Right, so a lot of people in this passport realm, this citizenship world, they often like to talk about passports and talk about how many countries they have visa-free access to. But if you've been following my channel for a while now, you might have noticed that I don't really talk about how many countries a passport has visa-free access to. And in today's video, I'll be talking about why that is one of the key things that I actually avoid looking at in my research. So, to be completely honest, I am not fond of looking at these sources that say, oh, the Japanese passport has visa-free access to 190 countries, because I don't actually believe that. Because when you actually look at the visa-free map or the visa requirements map, no matter what your politics are, no matter whether you think there are 190, 193, 197, 200 plus, no matter how many countries you think there are, you will see that there are more than 3, 7, 10 countries that require a visa for Japanese citizens. And also, every website has a different source, so it is very difficult to find out which one is the correct source to look at, because technically they haven't really backed it up. You know, each website says, oh, Japan has 187, 186, 190, 193. You know, at that point you start looking at it and going, okay, but which one is the actual truth? And it also depends on the person's politics as well, you know, because on the usual visa requirements map, it classifies 197 countries, and it also classifies some territories like Hong Kong, Macau, that also have their individual passports. But you know, there are certain people out there in the world who don't recognize certain countries for political reasons or whatever reason it might be. So these sources that say, oh, 190 countries, well, you might be going, okay, but I don't recognize this country, that country as being legitimate. So how many countries do I actually have access to? This is why, in all honesty, taking the focus away from the political aspects of it, I prefer to actually just show the map. Because me saying that a country has visa-free access to 180 countries probably isn't going to help you in the long run. Yes, it might help you establish, okay, this is a strong passport, but by actually showing the map as the main focus, you can actually see each individual country. You know, if you are someone who's thinking about getting Japanese citizenship, because that's the example that I'm using for this video, and you want to find out whether you have visa-free access to Tajikistan, okay, well, take a look at the map and actually see, okay, is Tajikistan highlighted in green? Because if so, that means it's visa-free access. That is more important to me than saying just some random number that isn't that easy to comprehend. And for me, the proof is absolutely in the maps, because it's well and good to have all these websites saying, oh, 175 random numbers, a lot of big numbers, but for a lot of people, they're not looking to travel the whole world. They're just looking to travel on a good passport to a majority of countries. So if you don't want to travel to Albania, then it's no good me saying, oh, you have visa-free access to these many countries and also Albania. Just look at the map, maybe pause the map if that would help. Look at it and go, okay, I want to go to Tajikistan, I want to go to Argentina, I want to go to Chile. Can I do that with this passport that he has shown in this video? Because that, in my opinion, is a lot more helpful than me just saying some random number where, yes, you do see the map, but you don't actually see what I'm talking about. So the primary reasons for me not really talking about visa-free access in regards to numbers, but instead just showing the map and actually talking about the individual countries, is because, number one, the sources are often always saying different things, so I personally, in my research, don't know which one is true. Number two, I feel like it helps you more if you actually see the map, if you see the individual country that you can enter with a passport, because that way it would probably help you think, okay, maybe if I get this passport, I'll travel to this country that I don't currently have access to. And number three, and this is absolutely a personal reason, but I just love maps. I like looking at maps, I like reading and studying maps, so to me, showing a map as an image overlay is a lot more helpful, not only to the people who I think will watch my YouTube channel, but also to me personally, as it helps me learn more about global geography. Let me know what you think about the points that I've made in this video. Do you agree with me or do you disagree with me? I'd love to hear a different perspective. And if you like this video, you can click right here, subscribe to this information on YouTube. And if you want to follow me on my other social media, follow me on Instagram, and remember that I'll be down below in the description.